Welcome traders. It is 2:50 in Honolulu, 10:50 in New York. I'm Joseph Wagner and you're watching the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. In last week's episode, we discussed silver and how I believe it found a bottom at around $27. We also went over gold's wave count, and today I'm going to go over the wave count for silver. I think it's important for us to look at the wave count right now because it agrees with the other indicators that a bottom has been formed and we should see higher prices from here. Our wave 1 started at $23.14. We have our second wave and our third wave, our fourth wave, and our fifth wave. So this is our motive phase. If we look at our corrective phase, I believe we have also completed our ABC correction when we hit a bottom at $27. Now keep in mind that the first wave of any wave count is known as a benchmark wave and sets the scale and size and magnitude of the entire wave count. While I do believe that $27 should hold as support and this should be the beginning of our wave 1, keep in mind that our first wave of our last count was a very small wave and often is. As you can see, the wave began at $23.14 and terminated at $24.70. So that's about $1.50-ish, give or take, of movement. If this was our wave 1, we have moved about the same distance, starting at $27.09, and we reached a high of $28.47. So even if this is the beginning of a bullish wave count like I am anticipating, it does not mean that this couldn't be a wave 2 that we are in right now. The one thing that would negate the wave count being correct is if the wave 2 went beneath the starting point of wave 1. So it cannot fall below $27, but keep in mind that it could have a pullback to $27.40 and still be valid. On Friday's show, we also went over the Ichimoku cloud formations of both gold and silver. So let's overlay our Ichimoku cloud. On last Friday's show, I discussed how the conversion line, which is in blue, and the baseline, which is in dark red, often represent support and resistance. Our conversion line at around $28.07 is where our current resistance in silver is. The real area of resistance, I believe, is at the merging point between our 38% retracement, our 100-day moving average, and our baseline. I believe silver will indeed break above our thin blue conversion line in the next day or two, and we should be headed to test resistance right at around $29.60. That's where I see us going in the next week. So if my prediction does come to fruition, we will have a very nice first wave of a bullish impulse cycle in play, and that will pave the way for further gains in silver. I believe we will take out our previous high at $33.48 by the end of our bullish impulse cycle. That's it for today. Gary Wagner will return tomorrow. This has been Joseph Wagner, wishing you as always good trading. We'll see you tomorrow for our next daily update and review.